And here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, boys and girls. Welcome back, my dear friends, my crypto family. You know, I love you guys equally. Boys, girls, genders in between. You know, it's one big family, and that's what I love about this. Now, of course, we're not here to share intimacies. What we're here for is actually looking at the price action, because that's what gets our ticker going. This is where, you know, the action is. This is where our interests are meeting each other. So yeah, beautiful. We just witnessed this green dildo just shooting straight up. Just potentially, you know, quick disclosure over here. What is this? We do have a higher high and we do have a higher high. So altogether, what does that spell? Confirmation of continuation. Continuation of what you say? Continuation of this bullish divergence. So from here on out, I don't think we are going to see lower lows anymore, unless we make another resistance area where, of course, you know, we start making something like this and something like this, you know, lower highs, higher highs on the price action, or vice versa. And this would be a signal that yeah, we're going down again. And especially if we get this signal before price breaks the 61 almost $62,000, this is where I do believe we are gonna head for a lower low, and we are going to see a reversal happen. But for now, let's not just let's just not think about that, because this is green dildo party. This is actually the thing that we wanted to see, potential, you know, bull run continuation. But how high are we going to go? Well, you know, actually, you don't need a lot of analysis for this situation. All you need is the volume profile and a little bit of common sense. Of course, you know, if you don't have the volume profile, then what would you be looking at? You would be looking for a potential area of resistance, where a lot of trading has been happening, something like this. And when we extend this box, where does it end up in? Right here in this big volume node. So, you know, basically you can go by your way, by your days and your analysis without the volume profile. It's just a little helping tool. It's really nice to have, but it's not the only thing that you will need. So potentially a little bit of resistance at this area. After that, I would say a very easy quick move where we will see some support kick in over here on this area, somewhere at about the $57,000. And if this one holds, which actually it looks really nice when we look at this huge volume, you know, this has a high probability and a high potential to hold. So if this holds, this is where we are gonna go off to the races and on to new all-time highs. So if right now you are not in a long position just yet, what are you waiting for? No, seriously. You should be waiting. You should wait and wait for the 57,000 area to show some support, because that will be your next opportunity to enter a long position. This is what I think. Of course, you know, it could just break out, but I don't think so. You know, we are starting from this area over here. Price needed quite some power to puddle through this entire area. Eventually it's gonna be exhausted. That's just the way things roll. So yeah, you know, there's not a lot of analysis needed to see this play in action and to be able to plan ahead a little bit. Now, if we were to break down, then I would set my stop loss, my mental stop loss, somewhere over here on this area. Maybe we can also do a little bit of RSI magic to see a potential range, if you will. And how would we do this? We would just take the lowest point over here, being this one, and we're gonna read it out This is 37.9. 37.9. And let's fill this out. By the way, guys, is the stream going all right? Because YouTube always gives me those error messages. I'm under the impression that I do have a lot of bitrate uploading, but yeah, I keep seeing this this error message. So let me know if there is a problem with the stream. You know, I'd rather know than anything else. Yeah, on my end, it is looking good. It's looking good. Cool, beautiful. So, where are we? And what is this? Waiting for trading view. What are you waiting for? Oh, computers, man, computers. Can't live with them, can't live without them. By the way, guys, hit the like buttons. You're 5 people in the stream, 10 people on the playback. Just hit the like buttons. Thank you very much. We need to push this channel a little bit more forward. Maybe this is why YouTube is bullying me. You know, they think that that the content is rubbish and that nobody likes it. And oh, by the way, there's an instant code appearing while you guys take your free tokens. Yeah, have at it. Just grab your tokens, and I will just reposition this this box over here, and then we can continue with the rest of the analyses. There you go. The code is WO-GKBWO8. GKBW8, not O. GKBW8. Such a dyslexic moron sometimes. Let's do like this. There we go. All right. Okay. So the yellow area over here, potential area for another bullish divergence. This is how we use those yellow zones, right? But me, basically, I wouldn't even worry about price coming this low. I would be expecting price to hit somewhere between the 57,150, let's say. Yeah, let's call it, or yeah, 175 works for me too. Very, very nice. Or maybe even somewhere here at 56,150. Yeah, let's call it like this, 150. Cool, beautiful. So this would be the ranges that I would have in mind for a potential little drop, looking for support, and then just hopping up to the next area. So in my opinion, I think it would be rather safe if you're not in a long position to set an order here, one order here. Just make so that you catch the dip and then just be ready to go off to the races. On the other hand, if you're already in a position and price just keeps on rising up, remember to be taking some sort of profit on this area, because otherwise, if price comes down, you will regret it. You will regret it, you know. And yeah, that would be my 5 cents of advice. Now let's have some Fibonacci magic. Let's do something like this. We do the retracement full on from the high to the low. And what do we know? The 618 is sitting right here smack in this empty shallow zone. So potentially, I think the 618 is going to be skipped. We're going to go straight to the 786 on the fib. And this is, what do you know, right here on this yellow line, on the yellow ray, sitting at more or less almost, yeah, on the fib, it's 60,000. If you like, we can adjust this to 60,000. Basically, same thing. Potentially, you know, it could be that price is just not gonna hit the 60,000 because already a little bit lower we are going to see some resistance kicking in. But yeah, I think this yellow box actually stands as it is. Of course, once price manages to break outside of this this yellow box, then you know, it might be a little bit of turbulence, but then we are gonna go up to the next area, and this would be on the Fibonacci. Whoopsie, right here at 67,186. And if all this keeps going, we might maybe even go to the second extension, going up to $76,000. Okay, this is quite some moon boy shit. Pretty crazy stuff, but potentially it is perfectly possible. Oh, FKP, are you leaving us? Well, you know, you had the analysis. Things are looking good. Go long, go hard, go big. No, you know, no, don't take risks that you shouldn't be taking, of course. But you know, yeah, I think right here, it's happy faces, happy times, especially if you're a bull, right? So yeah, now let's do a little bit of comparing analysis. We're going to look at the dominance chart. Let's see what the Dominic dominance is doing. Remove all this rubbish, and yeah. Right now, looks like we are actually printing a little bit of a red candle. I don't think it's a big issue. We could already see actually a little bit of, you know, looking for support right now. It could potentially happen. Maybe it's going to happen right now before we see price move over to the 60,000 area. It's actually perfectly possible because yeah, the RSI is already sitting rather high, and bringing price a little bit down would also help avoid all potential bearish divergences. So, you know, nothing wrong with what is happening right now. I think we are perfectly on track. But yeah, if you get the opportunity to add a little bit on the dip, then you know, I think it's a very very sound risk to be taking. And like I said, this yellow box below here at the lowest end is 53,500. This should be your stop loss area. Not particularly a hard stop loss, an automatic stop loss, but more like you know, your mental stop loss. If you see a closing of the candle below 53,500, yeah, this is where I would be expecting more lows to be coming in, potentially a little bit of a bounce, bouncing back up against the 55,000 and then slowly working its way down. So Gerardo, what price did I say was the breakout point where it might retest? Well, yeah, right here, if let me show this. If right now price is going back down, I do believe it's going to be a small retest at here, the 56,750 area, something like this, 56,750. Of course, you know, if it just keeps going up, then same thing, there is going to be a push back down, and you know, maybe a little bit of a swing here at 57,600, but eventually I think the 56,750 is going to be retested before we actually really break out. But on the other hand, guys, eventually your big breakouts, the big moment where the price is going to shine, will be the new all-time high. As soon as we break 61,800, potentially, me personally, I would even be ready to put a conditional position, just a conditional long that would add up on my long that I already have just at the moment of breakout, just to take this extra oomph on the way up, maybe even get out pretty quickly, or let go what I added rather quickly, just to take my profit, my little extra bonus of profit, and then just continue and see what is happening. But yeah, there are so many strategies possible, especially if you know which areas to be looking for and you know how to plan ahead what might get hit. Then this is where your own strategies will come into play. This is, I'm just describing the field. Now, how you play it, this will be up to you. But yeah, on the downside, the green and the yellow line, I think those are our major areas of support right now. And the area that we really don't want to see get broken will be over here, the 53,500. That would be actually, you know, the ground zero. No, the hard deck. The hard deck. This is how we can call it. All right. So all this being said, for yeah, go 100x, bitch. Just, you know, go full on. Put your entire portfolio at risk. Go big or go home. Don't be a pussy. Yeah, no, we're kidding. We're kidding, guys. Gerardo and I are kidding. You know, don't do that. Don't. Because otherwise it's going to be my fault if you wipe your account, and it'll be like, hey, you're just laughing about it. So no, please, you know, but this is a nice situation. This is really what we were looking at. This is the kind of confirmation that we like to see. The retest on the bottom on the bullish divergence. Then, you know, the nice continuation of higher lows, higher highs, corresponding on the RSI confirming what we are seeing. This is beautiful. So yeah, all that being said, let's look at the dominance. What is the dominance doing? And oh yeah, what do you know? The dominance is reacting. Looks like a little bit of a bullish divergence, but I don't know how far we can take these things serious. Although over here, if the dominance goes down, looks like a little bit of bearish divergence. So yeah, if Bitcoin keeps on pumping, maybe there will be some altcoins who are actually standing a chance to outperform Bitcoin. Which ones would those be? I'm looking at Kyber Network, Link, looking really good. Let's look at Linky Dinky. There we go. This is on the Bitcoin pairing, you know, Bitcoin rising and Link rising even more, like, you know, crazy stuff. But don't go crazy on any little low cap altcoin that you see, because you're going to see that there's a lot of altcoins that are actually not doing anything, maybe even retracing a little bit. So, you know, it's not because it's an altcoin that it's a rare gem and it will turn into gold. You know, it's a little bit of a flip of a coin, because there's thousands of altcoins, and you know, yeah, me personally, I prefer just to day trade Bitcoin, and then just yeah, be happy with the gains that I'm making here. Oh my God, Kyber Network, what the F? What the F? And you know what's crazy? On the long term, this chart really does not look good. When we're looking at where it came from, yeah, over here, this would be your bottom. Yeah, I don't know if new all-time highs on Kyber are even in the picture. Okay, it's going to bounce. It's going to make one of those little thingies, but yeah, as long as it's not over 10,000 satoshis for one Kyber, I think you know, it's still early to call this a bull run on this chart. But hey, nonetheless, right now, really nice gains, 18% compared to what Bitcoin is doing right now. But yeah, you know, I stick to Bitcoin. For day trading, I don't know why. Just larger volume makes me feel safer. And it also makes the chart a lot more readable, I think, I believe. Now, dollar, Dixie dollar. What is the Dixie doing? What did we say yesterday? Haha, Gerardo, we're gonna look at some request altcoins in a minute. I'm just gonna wrap this this Bitcoin analysis up, and then all the people who are watching this on the replay, then I'm really sorry for you to say, but you missed out on request time, because this is something that we do in the live chat, because otherwise my videos just take too long and nobody wants to watch them. So yeah, there you go. Low attention span of YouTube viewers. I can't help it, but it's just the way it is. Now, yeah, right now the dollar made its move, its potential move to the upside. It's looking good. It's looking good. There is no potential bearish divergence from the point here where it did resolve. So this is the new frame where we are looking at, right? So this one looking good. Nothing bad in any way, shape, or form. Even here with this one, a little bit of a bullish divergence. So yeah, I would say the dollar is going to make its move. I don't think the dollar is going to go further down. I think slowly it's going to work its way up, and then somewhere at the next level, right over here, is where we are going to have to reevaluate and see whether it will continue or not. E-mini futures, the S&P 500, looking bad, really looking bad, because if we look at this, we're still missing this range on the RSI, and already the price is way above. So yeah, this is actually not so good. Can it still pull through? Well, if the dollar goes down, then yeah, if the dollar goes down, E-mini futures could actually pull through. But yeah, if the dollar makes its move to the way up, then maybe we might see this might be the last breath, and then a little bit more of a correction again. You know, making those doing what it's been doing the entire time, just making the arches. You know, making the McDonald's arches. So Gerardo, yes, indeed. It's gonna be Green Dildo Day. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap the Bitcoin analysis up here. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and if you want to be in the next session where we talk about altcoins and requests and all that good stuff, then you know you should be tuning in at 5:30 p.m. UTC. Usually that's the time where we go live, unless something happens, and then I do the announcements on the YouTube channel. So remember, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, especially if you want to know exactly when the live stream is gonna take place. This will help you a lot, because then you get, guess what? You get notified. You get notified. YouTube does that. But you have to push the bell, really, and when it clicks open, make sure it says all notifications. So this will be it, boys and girls. I hope to see you on the next video, and I hope you don't regret missing out on the rest of the live stream. But yeah, like I said, every day 5:30 p.m. UTC, be there, be square. I'll see you guys on the next one.